Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Tampa. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
He's gonna keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On
first down, here comes Brooks. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and we don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Yellow! Hey, Ripley! 180!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Mahomes caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Smith will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Back to Smith. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the first. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on second and short. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run one that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Brought in by his backsmith. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, go.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to the well again. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Catch, go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Pass the 60.
They go play action on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Go. Gravity lying.
From the red zone now. Caught quickly on the slant. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin with kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 7. Harrison Butker going to kick off 14 to City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 30-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go. Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3.
It's going to be second and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Second and 3 now.
Ready. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Now he's past the 25. It's inside the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jars loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's fourth down. So fourth down now. Chiefs looking to punt Brock, which means here comes Ryan Rico. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Dragon 60. 60.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
60 Bison. Let's go now.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Yellow. Yellow. Oh, yellow.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, 43.
The second down throw for Mahomes. He finds Smith here underneath. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
First down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. And this this one is launched downfield. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now throw to start the drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on.
They're throwing it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. All set to go now from the 35. Running back gets the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit some. Like they did right there.
All set to go now from the 35. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone, on first. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they face second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And things look tougher now with third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He finds Worthy complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay,
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
stand up.
They'll go play action. They did it! He made the interception! Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Hey, 57, hello.
Hand off now from the gun. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They'll run it from the gun. And second down only works out for a yard.
Taking down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. He gets it to Rice. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
13 yards.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this fourth quarter. Now, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. New set of downs for him from the 31. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch made left side by Abuka. And this one does not go far.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Setting up to throw. It is caught left side. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready?
I'll try and pick this up on the ground. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
Buccaneers 35, Chiefs 27.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast.
Second and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he takes it past midfield and starts to drive into Buccaneers territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Chiefs 8 points behind. Third and 4 coming up now. Handoff now out of the gun. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. He'll look to throw it. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy, so it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And by his backsmith. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Going ground on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Brought in, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing now. Into traffic, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Yellow!
Desperation time here. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Buccaneers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.